In fact, to make the body of any supercar with your own hands is very easy. No skills, no special equipment, only available materials. How to 3D print your dream supercar without leaving home. It's very easy and affordable to everyone. No skills or special equipment required. Just a regular 3D printer. You can choose this way, or choose the next alternative method. How to make your dream supercar using only wooden carbuck, construction foam, construction putty, fiberglass. This is the most accessible and cheapest way for all people in any country in the world because all these materials are available anywhere. How to make your dream supercar using milling on a CNC machine. Who has access to a CNC machine can make this from polystyrene foam or solid wood. As with 3D printing, automation will do everything for you. We will show you all three ways. Carbuck. Using only paper printer. Carbuck. Using CNC or laser cutter. 3D printing. Using absolutely any available 3D printer. CNC milling. First way. We will show you a client's project that changed his life. Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. The body was made by hand and without special equipment. Only ordinary paper printer, electric jigsaw, plywood, construction foam, construction putty, fiberglass. We will show you all the technology in detail. Let's look at the work plan. It all starts with 3D scan model. Model dimensions correspond to the size of the original car. 3D scan model is broken into sections and files are saved in JPEG format for paper printing. This is digital carbuck files. In the future, this will be a wooden carbuck. You can make digital carbuck files yourself, if you know how, or take them from our website.
Welcome!
Now we need to make paper drawings from digital carbuck files. Electronic drawings printed on the paper printer and a special program that is included with the digital carbuck files set. Detailed step-by-step text tutorial included too. Then paper sheets are glued together along dotted lines. It turns out a whole section. The whole section is cut along the contour. Paper drawings ready. Now we need to make wooden carbuck sections from paper drawings. We attach the paper drawings to the wood board and draw with a pencil around the outline. Then we cut out the circled sections with a jigsaw. Wooden carbuck sections ready. From this moment begins the most interesting carbuck assembly. Wooden carbuck sections are numbered, so during assembly we don't get confused. We will collect them on the box. We put the mirror halves of the section together. It turns out the whole section. Fasten them. We will continue to strengthen with each other the subsequent sections with wooden cubes and so in order, one line after another. The end result is a cool carbuck. Now we need to fill the space between the sections with styrofoam. For this is suitable, absolutely any building styrofoam. We fill the space between the sections with foam and remove the excess. After pruning, the layout looks better. Next, we need a couple of bags of construction putty. We dilute with water to desired consistency and apply with a putty knife to the foam. In general, we will need to make a few thin layers. After each applied layer, allow the putty to dry and then remove all burrs with sandpaper. Before making the fiberglass molds, we need to prepare the surface of the layout and protect it from adhesion. If you don't cover the layout with epoxy resin or varnish or any other suitable substance, the fiberglass molds will stick to the layout and then you will have to tear off the putty. But the most important thing is that all this can corrode the layout and ruin it. Fiberglass molds making is not a complicated process. In further videos, we will clearly demonstrate how to do this using other cars as an example and how much materials are needed for this. It is better to make fiberglass molds for each detail separately. If in the future you suddenly break some detail of your car, then you just take and make a new detail by these molds. Making fiberglass body parts is a similar process. Nothing complicated. All our clients do it without any experience in this matter. The manufacturing process of the body we will also show in future videos. Next, the finished fiberglass body can be put on the frame or on a suitable donor car. A dream car is ready. This technology was used to make our client's Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. In this way, you can make absolutely any car. This is the cheapest and most affordable technology. Everyone can do it without skills. The main thing is to raise your ass from the couch and start at least doing something. Second way. 3D printing is also a great option if you need to make missing parts of a car. We prepared bumper files and other files for our client. He printed the bumper on a 3D printer and installed it on the original Lamborghini Murcielago supercar. Then he will make finished carbon parts using these printed pieces. Surely you have seen this blogger who uses a bicycle system instead of the engine. He also used our files to build the front and rear ends of this Bugatti Chiron supercar. This is his second similar project. He often appears in crowded places and entertains the public. Another client 3D printed a Lamborghini Aventador supercar and simply assembled it in his backyard. Even a lack of space didn't stop him from building his dream car. Next, he will make a fiberglass body and install it on the donor car. For another client, we also prepared files for the Lamborghini Veneno supercar for 3D printing of each part separately. Then, as I've said many times before, everything is glued together with regular superglue. Nothing complicated. The result? Perfect parts of your dream car. Third way. Original scale and reduced scale for children. In general, using a CNC machine, need to mill the body parts from polystyrene foam or solid wood and glue them together. As an example, we will show our work on the production of body and interior parts for the legendary Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. 300 SL Gullwing was milled from styrofoam on our CNC, and the milled parts were glued together. The technology is the same further. It is necessary to prepare the surface of the layout before working with putty. Then need to apply automotive putty to the surface of the layout. You can also apply the liquid automotive filler with a spray gun. After this, you can paint the surface of the layout before working with fiberglass. Now, begins the stage of manufacturing fiberglass molds for further manufacturing a fiberglass body from these molds. Next, of your choice. You can make a single fiberglass mold for the entire body, or you can make separate molds for each body part. We made molds for each part separately. After, from these fiberglass molds, we made a fiberglass body, as well as interior parts. Once you have made fiberglass molds, you can make any number of fiberglass bodies, for example, for sale. This body needs to be installed on a donor car Mercedes SLK to build the legendary Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. If you need digital car buck files for any car self-building, then
Welcome.